Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be trying some products from a brand called Moonflare. I initially heard about this brand from a long hair pretty nails video, and I did a little shopping on their website. The main thing that I was interested in was these nail tarot cards, which I don't know if they technically count as tarot cards. I'm not sure. But they do pick your nail designs for you. So I did kind of look through them a little bit, and I kind of know what's in there, but not fully. But I'm super excited, so let's get into it. So before we get into the cards, I did kind of want to show you some of the other stuff that I got. The big thing was this card holder, which I'm obsessed with. I love this aesthetic and kind of everything to do with this. So they have a couple different ones on their website, but I'm just kind of obsessed with it. It is made out of wood and it does feel like really good quality. Additionally, I did get a card grabber. When I started doing my nails, I didn't think that I've always heard about people struggling with card machines or slots like at the gas station. I didn't realize how big of an issue it was actually gonna be. And I had kind of been using tweezers. So I'm really excited. I haven't actually had a chance to use this yet, but I did get these tweezers from them as well, which these ones are cool. They have a little like pusher for like stickers, and they're just like super sharp. So I'm very excited. I hope I don't like mess these ones up. I will say like those 4 items that I got all were kind of expensive. However, I think that is due to like shipping costs, because I think it's like a Swedish company. And that being said, it arrived so quickly. I think it only took like 2 days to get to me. So I was very happy with that. So I do wanna kind of open up the cards and show you. First of all, this packaging is so cute. There is a kind of like a little letter on the back about, the person who makes these. So it's kind of set up into 5 different sections. You have colors, words, like elements, which it actually has like drawings, kind of like stuff like this in there, the shape that you're gonna use, and then just accent nails. Granted, I think this is more designed for like the everyday person. However, I wish there was like a series of more like complicated things, like materials to use, like if you're using like gel or acrylic or just, things like that. But let me split these up and then we can kind of just get into our design. All right, so this is kind of the whole aesthetic and vibe we're going for. I'm actually really happy with these. I do kind of want to just put them on the stand because that's why I bought the stand. I will say I don't think all of the cards are gonna fit on the stand. You can kind of put the important ones like the design and the colors there. Things like, this is pretty straightforward. I do wish kind of all of them fit on there, but I totally get it. It would make this board huge. So I'll just put these off to the side. All right, so I got all of my tips sized. They do look a little weird. These tips were square tips. I don't have any like extra long stiletto ones, so I did chop them, but I'll do a little shaping once we get those glued on. So we're just gonna do that real quick. And if my glue hasn't dried on itself, good. Sometimes these bottles just get disgusting. So, okay, I recently have been running into this issue where I always do my base coat like first. Glue doesn't stick to it. However, I can use gel to stick the tips on. And that way, like, the super glue doesn't separate from my base coat and then my nails break, because I've had that problem before and it makes me so mad. So, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna get my little flash cure lamp. There we go. Easy peasy and simple. As someone who like hates shaping tips just cause like they're so flimsy and using a file, I feel like I'm always gonna break it. Get one of these drill bits with like this kind of sanding band. That just made my life easier and I was able to shape these into something decent in like 30 seconds. So very happy with this. I think I got this one from Amazon. I think it's a Melody Susie bit, which they make great bits. All right, so I got those on and shaped. The first thing I want to do is the flowers. There's some really big ones in here. Like This pink one, I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm gonna try to pick out some of these like smaller ones with the petals. Where are those tweezers I got? Ah, here they are. So, I want this. I like these blue ones a lot. These are really pretty. Actually, I like this one. Put you back in there. You're pretty too. I like these. Cool. And they're all kind of the same vibe. I'm just gonna like break them up petal wise. That way I can kind of place each petal how I want it. I will say like the cards are great because this is something I would never normally do. Like I don't do a lot of like pastels I've never done dried flowers. So I am kind of like happy about that if I ever have like a brain fart moment and I can't think of a design to do, I can just pull those out. All right, I think the best way to do this is put down a little bit of clear poly gel and then I can kind of cure the flowers on there. Get some alcohol. Label brother. That should be good. Because these flowers are dried, they're like, I want to describe them as crispy, but they seem to struggle to bend. So let's flip it to the angle of the nail. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix and match them. Yeah, something like that. I wish I could move something up. There we go. Okay, I got that where I wanted it. It just took a little bit of maneuvering around. So I'm gonna just cure that. All right, so I think I'm gonna do my thumb in this first kind of like greenish color. I love this color. It's kind of like a jade. I think it really reminds me of the green kit that McCart had a while back. I don't know if they brought those back. I hope they do because I loved those ones. That is a pretty good start. I seriously, like, if you haven't tried these silicone brushes yet, highly recommend it. Like, that nail is smooth. I'm into it. Let's cure that. I'm gonna do this pink on both of the flower nails because it's kind of clearer or transparent like that green. And I kind of want the flowers to be like a little bit visible, but not fully. Cause I just think that would look cool. All right, I think that should be good. And hopefully the flowers don't get covered too much. All right, we got that on. And then I think for the middle, we'll do this kind of grayish color. I thought that would be a little more transparent. I mean, it still goes with kind of everything. I will say, like, the Seasonal Concertos kit is kind of weird. It's a lot of like cool tone pastel type stuff, but it's definitely an interesting mix of colors. All right, and then for the pinky, I'm just gonna use this orange. This, I think, might be one of my like more favorite colors out of this kit. I don't know, I just like kind of burnt oranges, or I don't know, either burnt oranges or like neon oranges, I think look really good on nails. Cute. It's starting to get warmer out in Nashville, so I think these kind of like more springtime colors will be really good. Just cause like I was looking through my nail art supplies and I saw snowflakes and I was like, no, we are not channeling that energy today. I am sick and tired of the cold weather. All right, so I got all of the gel down and now I just gotta file them into shape. And so let me grab my drill. Nothing like several hours of filing to I don't know, make you go a little crazy. But these are looking really good. I don't think the flowers are gonna really show through. And that just might be like, you know, something I need to practice on. I've never used flowers, but I will say, you know, it adds a little bit of dimension to the nails. So I'm not mad at it. I do wanna do a little base coat and then we can kind of work on our design. All right, let's see. Let's see if, you know, the base coat actually shows the flowers. Kind of. It just looks like a blue circle. That's kind of funny. Okay. Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not super mad at it. It is what it is. And worst case scenario, we can kind of just put our design like on it or around it. I also do really like this kind of like grayish blue. I thought it was just gray at first, but you know, looking at it now, it does kind of have like a blue tint to it, which I am super into. And that one's a little bit better. You can actually kind of see like the little veins on the flower, which is nice. It's also like a little bit more clear, I will say. I wonder if that's because of the amount of clear polygel I used. I think I used a little bit more on that one. I'm not entirely sure. So for the accent, we did have rose gold. I'm gonna use this peachy gel polish from the Femi Beauty collection. It's kind of like this pinkish gold like glitter, which is super pretty. So I think I'm gonna use it for the pink nails. And I know I've been using like Femi Beauty collection stuff a lot lately. I know it's like sold out and you really can't get those products anymore. It honestly has just been like one of my favorite collections Makart has probably put out. Just the colors of the gel polishes were so good. I really wish they had like another release of it or something. It kind of covers up the flowers, but it does look really pretty. And then this one, I am gonna be using the Baddest Black gel paint from Nails by Dev to do our gel art. And I'm just gonna kind of do it on the other nails. I'm kind of just gonna freestyle it and we'll see how it goes. So I've been watching The Last of Us. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but I did play the video game when it first came out and it so far is very good. I love like scary stuff. Unfortunately, my roommate does not, which means I don't get to watch scary stuff when I want to, but he's not here right now. So I get to do that. And that line is not straight. I can make it straight. Whew, okay. Because I am doing something kind of symmetrical, I'm gonna lay out some dots and then I can connect them. I had to do a little bit off camera, like it's challenging. It's challenging, but we're getting somewhere. I think, you know, I'm gonna kind of try to keep it a little more like artistic than, you know, perfectly straight lines, because I feel like that kind of looks better. Great thing about dotting tools is they're really good at making dots. The card has it kind of all on one end, but I think I kind of want to do this. Ooh, okay. I'm getting somewhere. Okay, that is the first one. I really like it, but I'm just gonna kind of freestyle the rest of the nails in a similar fashion. All right, all I really need to do now is put our top coat on and we will be done. All right, and this is the final design and I am so happy with how this turned out. I wish the flowers were more visible, but you know what? Things happen with nails, so I'm not super worried about it, but I'm kind of proud of the gel art that I did because that was not easy. All right, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I love how these turned out. I highly recommend looking at Moonflare's shop. They have a lot of really cute stuff on there and I love the stuff that I got. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.